Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to CoalLLC yet again. We're going into a standard game. I've unlocked things. I got the Destructor. That's the other one that I really wanted to try. We'll probably unlock Generalist with this run, because it's reach rank 25. Should be fine if we go through with that. That's not the one I'm terribly looking forward to. Instead, we got the Destructor. All items go straight to the stockpile. I can't hire anybody. No side quests or side quest rewards available, but we have all the equipment and everything just goes straight in. So we break it, we buy it. Kind of the build, so I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and try it out. I'm going to do it on funnel. Why? Because I need to unlock these so we can see the sky one and stuff like that. We've already made it past bedrock in one of them, which is what I call the black rock. We've gotten down to the orange. That is, it goes pink, gray, blue, red, black, green, then orange. We've gotten down to the orange. I've done damage to that. I don't know exactly how reasonable it's going to be to go fully ham and try and get further than day 30. It's possible, because there's achievements for getting something like 1 billion coal in one day. But I have a feeling some people are getting that on peaceful mode, which is kind of funny. But as you can see, we don't even have to ever go back up on this character, so we don't have to worry about getting platforms. We don't have to worry about getting wings. We don't have to worry about jack squat. We just have to worry about destruction. That is our goal. See? It's already done. Our quota is full. So now it's just a matter of getting all the loot we want back in there. I like this not having to take a trip back. I don't know if there's going to be anything that kind of like really hard stops us, but we don't need vacuums. We don't need quests. We don't need anything. We just make money. And I'm going to go over here to to the iron real quick. So yeah, our goal right now, literally just break whatever we can to get money. And provided we succeed at that goal, we'll be happy. I don't know if we will get 1,000 on our first day. I know that a lot of people have the goal of 1,000 on the first day, but it's a question with the shoddy pickaxe of all things, whether we'll be able to do that. Thankfully, I don't have to go back and forth, so hey, if we get it, we get it. So now it's just get as much resources as possible, which is kind of slow with this. Now, the fact that I can't hire anybody means that we don't really stand much of a chance of burrowing through bedrock out of all the different types of materials that we have access to, mainly because bedrock is kind of at that point where with the normal picks and stuff, you're not going to make it through. And we took the vertical slice, right? So going down is not necessarily a terrible thing. Yeah, we only got 704. That sucks. But we get better gear. We can go for sell the shoddy pickaxe. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a copper rifle, or do we take an iron pistol? I think we're just... Ooh, actually... Do I show off battle axe play in this? You know what? Let's do battle axe for a while. There's a reason I don't like it on the other classes, but on this one, since we get everything we destroy, it doesn't matter if we get dunked down into the nonsense. See, now that's maxed out. We've already gotten our coal pile goal there. And obviously, it's a little hard to control some of the rest of these, but Battle Axe is not a bad one. And obviously, we're going to have trouble getting through the chests and stuff like that. But vertical? Oh, they're kind of narrow compared to the horizontal stripes. That's kind of going to be interesting, probably. Let's get those. Can I get that one up there? No. It is too long gone. I am sad. Obviously, we want higher damage stuff that we can actually direct. I think the little, like, personal axe, the one that spins at where your mouse... It kind of spins where your mouse cursor is. The one that aims for your mouse cursor is probably the better one overall. This one does more damage in an area of effect, and that means it works okay with this character. But the other one we can actually control and keep stairs. We can aim at specific pieces of material, like right here. It's pretty much going to be impossible to get those blues up there with this spinning. So we just want to just go down and get as much as we can along the way. The only way to get the blues from above is to actually, from below, is to actually just stop spinning the axe and find a climb up spot. So we want to grab these. We want to grab that. I don't know if we're going to get the emeralds. We're going to try. Oh, we got some of them. That should have been a bit more profit. But now it's literally just damage is our goal. Because we can't get any employees. We can get bonuses. Let's go ahead and add some time to that. We don't have any need for inventory slots. We don't have any need for wings. One-click chest looting is useful. None of the rest of this is useful at all to us. Just time and one-click chest looting. So at 2,000, we can get rid of the iron battle axe. I'm going to get ourselves a staff. That's going to allow us to blast through stuff a little bit easier. I just realized we could just run across the top and blow everything up with this. Although this is not going to mine its way through gray very easily. We can kind of show that off real quick. You can see that it doesn't do a lot of damage. And since we don't have side quests to do, guess what? We don't have to worry about Vacuum Girl demanding everything under the sun. All we have to do is focus in on getting enough coal. And we've already done that. And it's only day 3, though, so that's not a huge accomplishment. And then we just go for money. I don't know how far down the actual terrain will go. I have a feeling it goes as far down as the other one. It's just all in this material. So we could theoretically see if there's a lower limit to the world, which would be hilarious to me if there is. Just fall into the void. Do I want to do this class on the airborne one? Maybe. It wouldn't be terrible. This is probably the class I will use to just unlock all the different maps, because all it requires is just beating them to level 15. And this is probably the simplest, like, no-brain character to do anything with. And yeah, we're just going for anything that doesn't look like coal. If we hit coal along the way, it's fine. Okay, so there's some iron and some sapphires. But yeah, we're getting the coal that's just, like, off the edges of these things, so we're still going to get a crap ton of that. Just from the fact that we were blowing everything up, but it should still be fine. And no, I don't want to take the time to destroy gray items with this. We could probably deal with gathering some of these now. The question is, can we do enough damage to get through them readily? Yeah, we can. Oh, yes. Okay, into the gray we go. Into the gray goo. Free money. Wish that one was a little bit closer to the edge for that one, but it's fine. Don't know what we got there. I think it was probably amethyst. I had to take a wild guess. Yeah, I do want to be, like, attacking at angles. Mortar gun damage, sure, why not? There's some iron right there I'm going to grab. Got a little bit there, and let's go ahead and bust this out. And see, we never have to go back up. That's the nice thing about this, and I think we just got some more amethysts. Because it didn't pop us up a new weapon, and it didn't pop up a little thing for selecting our income. And you may notice this is on the more recent patch. You're probably wondering, why wasn't the one to the bedrock on this patch? That's because I recorded it already before that released. We're gonna go ahead and take some bullet damage in case we go for bullets. We very well could. It wouldn't be that hard to do. Okay, grab that. That's gonna be another one. We're gonna do increase axe damage. We could go for axes with this guy. We could be a pain in the axe. Can I get through that in 10 seconds? I doubt it, but we're going to just pick up what we can beneath that. Oh, we did. Oh, bomb damage. Yeah, just knock out as much as we can. A little bit more money. 11,000 that time. Man, getting the upgraded weapons really changes things. Okay, so this we need 19,000 for. We could get the emerald minigun. We get the emerald staff as well. I think I want the emerald minigun though. Just for lulz. As far as bonuses go, more time first. And then we get one-click chest looting next time. And yeah, the only downside of this one, I can't shoot through the ground. Okay, let's go ahead and get into there first. Oh, I can't get up. No. Yeah, we can. And bloop. I should probably be shooting while I'm doing this. There we go. And magic missile damage, because we are going to be wanting magic missiles. Another disadvantage of this one is, unfortunately, I don't shoot through stuff, so I'm not getting as much collateral damage, but we've already hit our quota. It's fine. We should actually even be able to go into the gray. I could check that real quick. Can we do the gray? Sort of. It's not terrible. It's not really ideal. I think we want to keep going after the chests in the starter area, though, first. Grab you. Of course we want to go through this and that. I think I might grab the wings just for the maneuverability so we can actually go towards specific loot. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of a pain to get out of. We'll just go straight left. That should be a clear enough path for us to get out. But yeah, right now we can't get through the infernal dark gray spots like these. Do increase bomb damage. Obviously, this one's probably going to be less money than the last one, due to the swap in weapons, but you never know. We are clearing out individual blocks more. It's just we're not clear, and we do have more time. It's just not clearing out entire swaths of the map anymore. Let's go ahead and go up after this. So I guess this is going to be a chest run right here. Or maybe we will actually get more. Go ahead and bust those open. Bust that one open while we're here. We get to that one. Nope, we didn't quite get to that one. Okay. Oh, we only have a 2 height hop. That's garbage. Bomb damage. There we go. Grab this one. Are you going to be any good? Oh, you are even better. That lets us go into the blues. Do I have any blue chests nearby? Doesn't look like it, but hey, we got a little bit there. Oh, did we just destroy? We almost destroyed that block, so we might as well. There we go. A little bit of extra loot there. And yeah, it takes a while to go through the blue blocks. You can see, yeah, hour and a half, like, right, just pain in the butt. But I think our goal should be now just all the way through this. I think I might just do wee. See how far down we can go. There might not be a bottom limit. Oh, I meant to get you. No. We're going to go with pickaxe mining damage. Drill would be absolutely useless on this map. We are not going to get a lot of loot off of this one because I'm doing this. But we got a decent amount just doing the other nonsense there. So yeah, it doesn't look like there is a hard bottom to this. I should probably be shooting to the side a little bit more. Just so we get, yeah, a little bit more loot. We have maximum time, so the fact that we are just one-shotting everything means that we should, unless we hit like a hard barrier, still just be fine to see how far down it goes. Yummy. Oh, no, give me that. Thank you. Oh, we're going to go to the left with that. And knock out as much as we can of the gray. Did we get that one? No, we didn't quite get that one. We could possibly break that one block. We just have to get up there. Come on, let me get it before time runs out. There you go. Thank you. We're going to go with fire damage. I suppose I could just go for money on that. The money amount it gives is... It didn't feel exceptional whenever I tried it off camera while unlocking this guy. We're going to go with minor damage, because why not? We don't have any employee buffs, so we don't have to worry about accidentally grabbing those, because we don't have employees. How far down can we go? About 1,000,000 miles. Let's go. We're going to get jump velocity just so we have more maneuverability. Until we get wings. Although we might get wings on this one alone. Blip. And, no, we don't have time to get that one. I should just be grabbing these, because they're there. And we don't have to worry about going after anything in particular once we get the coal quota. I'm going to go with mortar gun rate. There's another one. Go ahead and go after you. That's going to be pickaxe mining speed. And that was just a yellow. That would have given us maybe 2 shots, depending on what yellow it was. 43,000. Cool. Let's see what else we can get. So bonuses, we could get the... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab that and that first. We could get the silver rifle. I think that is stronger than the green. So it's 4,300 versus, yeah, 14,300. Oh no, we're getting the silver staff. Yeah, that'll get us over into the gray in no time. And it shoots through stuff. Oh, gimme. Oh, that's just going to get us a bunch of loot. That's fine. This does not go through stuff very quick. It's good for decimating the surrounding area. Let's go with bullet damage, because we are probably going to go back to the tactical nukes. Now the question is, oh, we've already gotten through our coal quota. Can we actually get into these in a reasonable amount of time yet? It doesn't feel like it. It feels kind of like we're still a little too slow on the damage for that one. Let's go with pickaxe mining speed, because we'll probably will switch to the electric pickaxe eventually, because that's going to be your highest damage option, just in general. And yes, I am just focusing on getting near the high value ones, and then just whatever we can pick up around it is fine. Like this bundle of blue right here is going to be a decent amount of money, so we just kind of hit it from this side. That gets us a bit of coal over here on the right. Then we go after the amethyst, and it gets us a bunch of the other stuff. At least that's my goal right now. Just find a cluster of something that we like. Now, obviously, since we don't need the vacuum, since we don't need anything really, we don't need employees unless we want to go through extra hard stuff like bedrock, we're going to be able to reach pretty far into this one. Yeah, I'm not going to try for the chest in the gray yet. Come on, just get me all the loot up there. Thank you. I do think we might actually want to go back into the area on the right and just grab as many chests as we can, just to amplify ourselves. Because a lot of these are going to be just garbage. Like, this is just a garbage pick, so we just go for bomb damage. And we are doing blow-through damage, so we don't have to worry about, oh no, we're not getting loot while we're getting these. Yes, we are. And it's going back. Increased bullet damage is fine. Mostly I'm interested in magic and bullet damage, for those that are curious. So right now, we're not going for maximum profit. If we get a yellow in these, we will. We'll go for diving into the gray. We're just going to take cash on the ones that are absolutely useless. Although we could honestly just go for like a weird strategy and play with that. Oh, it's more poison. So now it's just go around and find as many resource-dense areas as we can dump poison on. It's immediately going to go back to our inventory, which is fine. Yoink. Let's go with increased magic missile damage. That's working okay over there. It's getting us loot, but it's not getting through the treasure chest, so let's go find some more. I'm not even concerned about going after, like, ooh, profit in these. I don't know which side I was closest to, but we're going in here now. Do I see any gray chests? No, of course not. We're going after these guys again. I need to keep track of which one is closest. Increased magic missile damage. Sure, why not? That's going to be magic regen, so this spams faster. Bullet damage, because we're still not convinced that we aren't going bullets. But for the most part, this is going to be probably a pretty chill run. Let's go with pickaxe mining damage, because we'll probably, like I said, we'll probably end up on that. Just a matter of when. It's probably going to be closer to the end whenever we end up on that. There's some amethyst going in. Now we're back closest to the left. Okay, there's one. Let's go magic missile damage. We'll just go money. I think we're closer on the right now. Oh, it's a flamethrower, so that's going to be kind of like the poison. Not as bad, because we can still get that one going. Okay, so that's going to just do its thing up there. We're going to grab you. Oh, that's electric pickaxe. That is actually really good for this. Not quite. Okay. Let's go grab you on the left. Oh, magic regen is fine. That's going to get us into the mid-game. But it looks like we're doing enough damage that we one-shot most. Over here, just not anything in the gray. Magic regen is always going to be my first pick. Yeah, pretty much after we get our coal, it is just grab chests. That sounds wrong. But grab the item chests. I should have gotten... There we go. We got a little bit closer on that. So we'll come back to that gray one. If it dies before... I don't think it's going to. Nope, it's not going to. So we're not even going to worry about it. We're just going to go diagonals until we find end of level, I guess. Got a lot of iron. A lot of coal. We're about... Oh, geez. Probably a third of the way to what we need for level 15 coal. And we're only on... I don't even know what level we're on. I'm opening my drink. For some reason, my blood pressure has been up today, so I'm keeping hydrated. Let's go ahead and grab equipment. We got Silver Wand. What do we want to go with here? 38k. We have no bonuses that we need to worry about. I think I'm going to grab the gold pickaxe as a side. Just so we can get into the gray block things pretty easily. Because that's going to allow us to go right up to these, boop, boop, and get in. So we don't have to worry about too much crap going on. It's not as good as having an electric to do it, but it's still fine. We're already over our quota, so go and grab these. We're going to go ahead and increase bomb damage. One thing I could do is just set mortars in the middle and have them blowing up all this just all the way down, releasing a ton of resources, and I think I might do that. Just drop it at the very start. And it should let us do some wild and crazy stuff. I think I might do that next round, provided we don't get enough to do a massive upgrade to our wand this time. Because I think they're 20,000 each for the high level ones. I think the only thing that I would want more, and obviously if we get the high level ones, we could even put them in the gray area and get loot like that. And see, we don't get through the blues very quickly. We're still going to take this one because we started it, but... yeah, I think still going through the side areas over here, and if we have one that's like close to the edge like this, just switch over to the pickaxe, boop, grab it. Of course, we get that. Yeah, that gets us a little bit. This is actually doing one shot on these kind of things as well, so that pickaxe is just nice. I still don't think it's going to be worth it for resources if we stay over here in the gray, but you know what? I'm going to do it. We'll see. We already have our time upgrades full. We already have our other stuff ready. We can duck out into the other area and get chests if we see them. Money. Money feels like the go-to. I need to pay attention to how much it gives. If you guys are watching this and see it, go ahead and mention it. That'd save me some trouble later. Because chances are, this will be released before I get a chance to do more than just editing review the footage. Magic regen. Because what I do is I'll generally just check it for a quick edit, make sure there's nothing just completely borked in it, upload it, and I'm kind of behind on videos at the moment while I'm recording this. So you'll have to understand that it's not always... I haven't always checked them by the time the video goes up as far as whether I'm getting money or not. Usually I am just looking for something terribly wrong with the video. Now let's go after the greens. There should still be a decent amount of money. I kind of wish it showed how much we were getting on the left there, like whenever you're picking it up. But it does not. Go with mortar gun fire rates, because we're gonna play with the mortars. I have a feeling a high fire rate mortar is pretty much going to guarantee we get our coal for pretty much everything on this build. Sure, we can't hire anybody to apply wet, but we could do it ourselves. That's pretty much the only thing I can think of there. And that's a blue. We're just going to go this way. That injection over here is deep into the gray. Yeah, we're not making our way down very fast. I think there's also a mortar that's like 200,000 as well. I need to check which ones we have access to as well. Oh, that's going to go to the right. Get that open. Oh, get that open. Thank you. Go ahead and hop up to this one. Mining speed, yes. Bullet damage, sure. Grab you. That's just rubies. That's extra money, though. Obviously, since we don't have side quests, the reason you don't have quests in this one is because you can't actually pick anything up. For those of you that are curious, there is a mechanical reason for it. They could possibly introduce a way for you to be able to pick stuff up, but it'd be kind of kludgy. Let's go ahead and knock that one out. Or at least get it close. There we go. You knocked out. Gold wand would be nice right now. Mining damage, sure. Because if we're going with the lightning one, that'll actually help us out because it spreads based on how much damage you do. Okay, so we're going after this guy. And now we just go after the taupe ones because they're quicker for us to mine into. We'll go with mortar rate. Mortarize them. It's amethyst. We have another one over here, I thought. Yeah, there it is. Magic missile damage. Don't know if we're going to get to you in time. We did. Mining speed. Those diamonds make a big difference. 78,000. Yeah, as far as mortars go, yeah, we can still only do strong mortar. This is 200,000. What kind of upgrade to the staff can I get? Not a great one. We could go to amethyst, which is one step up. And I think I am going to just grab one of you and a couple of you guys and see if that's enough. Let's go ahead and blast out a horizontal. And we will place you in the middle. You guys over here. And there we go. And that should just start clearing out underneath that super quickly. And 3. I'll just grab these in the middle real quick. Mortar rate, yes please. Magic missile damage because we're using magic missiles right now. And those will just be continuously generating resources for us. I think they're going to basically be our substitute for mining in the central area. And then as we get further in, we can start putting them in the gray whenever we get the 200,000 ones. That seems like a plan to me. Go ahead and just get rid of fluff all around. Oh, that's another upgrade. I'm going to go in here with this. This seems like not a bad place to have the flamethrower. I don't know if flamethrowers are consumable, by the way. Go increase poison damage, because why not? And see, now we just decimate the gray. So we might be able to go into the blue, but I don't think we're going to want to, because we're not going to be able to get the extra resources with that. But you can see, we're probably going to hit, if I had to take a wild guess... Oh, we're already seeing stuff over there getting unlocked. Okay, fine. Pickaxe mining damage. Sure, why not? Jump velocity. Some amethysts. Okay, we'll get some poison going on in this. That was not a great start for the poison, but it's okay. Just trying to loosen up as much resources as possible. We should be good for stage... The next stage. Yeah, we're already at 13,000. We're more than good. Pickaxe mining speed. Because once we get up into the final one, we are just going the highest tier electric pickaxe we can get. Because that's going to be our best bet. None of those are particularly nice. It's not a lot of money because we're only at a 1,300 now. I'll check next time I grab it, just like in the actual game. I'll just look at how much we have and then do the math from there. Right now, I am just going for chests. Mortar gun rate, we're going to want, so I'm not going to pass that one for money. We're halfway through the day, and we're at 20 grand. Coal. Okay, so this one, these are not bad. I could actually use these. But we have 1309, and we go up to 1476. That is not worth losing an upgrade for. Even a crappy upgrade is better than that. Let's go with increased bullet damage. Potential of fun things to play with. Worth more than the money. Mining speed, absolutely. Because I do know that the electric pickaxe is probably going to be our strongest option. Okay, there's another one. Let's go drill damage, because we could go drills. They're not going to probably be as useful as the mortars, because I would wager the mortars are not too far above us over here. Go and grab this. Let's see how close it is. Not as close as I thought they were. They're still close enough. And that's only a few mortars. That's not even like going full ham on just a central column of mortars. Because we can do that. I have a feeling we'll have the resources to kind of mess around with that, considering we already have 31,000 freaking coal. That means that we've got a lot of other resources too. Mortar damage. Although mortar damage is not going to get us past probably the blue area. As far as even just like the top tier one. I don't know if it's going to be worth dropping a $200,000 mortar over there, but I think it's probably going to be better to drop the mortars in these first two areas. Probably on either side as well. Magic missile damage, sure. So what kind of crazy stuff can I get into? All kinds of crazy stuff. Yoink. Let's go with magic missile damage. Could I go for the bloody axe damage? Yeah, if I wanted to. Yeah, it's pretty much just chests now. Mortar gun rate. This one has it as well. We'll take it. It does not. Now we're just going after whatever chest we can grab. Mortar gun damage up 5%, sure. Now let's them farm these a little bit better. Mortar gun damage again. We'll go drill damage on that one. Amethyst, that's just a little bit of extra money. And nothing else. How much do you think we got? Probably, I'm guessing 100k. Yeah. Hopefully we hit 25 on this and I unlock that last class. Oh, any upgrades to our gear? Can't go gold wand yet. That's going to be 173,000. I think we just go 5 strong mortars. And a bunch of weak mortars. That way we can place them all around. And yes, I am intentionally just trying to blast this away so that we can mortar damage. Put them low enough that they're not just shooting the ceiling. Because I think that's something that might have been holding us back a little bit there. So we just clear this out a little bit. And then I put them across probably on this level. So we have 5 good ones. Let's go ahead and boop, boop, boop. That's going to start destroying stuff above. And then we got those. We'll put the lesser ones just kind of all around. They can just drop all kinds of da-booms. And obviously they're slower than me, but they're going to be clearing out that middle area like nobody's business while I'm over here doing the gray area. I am in the gray. I am the master of gray. I'm Gandalf the Grey. Oh no. I am using a magic wand. Sure, fire damage, why not? We're probably not going flamethrower, but poison damage, because we sometimes get poison. Speak of the devil. Yeah, we're already at quota. That's going to get all in there. Let's go and get ourselves some more chests. Yeah, go away. Mortar gun rate, yes. That makes them fire faster. I don't know if it applies this wave or if it waits until the next wave to apply. That'd be an interesting thing to test, but it'd be really hard to test. I'd have to go in and like look at the frame rate and check how many more frames it takes between shots, and I'd have to just do one. Go ahead and go and get these liberated. Okay, that's a good one. You could go into the red with it. I don't see a red chest, though, so I'm just going to go for as much resource here as possible. And I don't think we really stand a chance of going through the blue chest thing there. I probably should have popped it whenever I had the chance. That's just a diamond. And we can destroy the coal over here with this. It just takes a while. You can see that we're not going to do too much getting the other resources. Whereas over here, just decimate everything and we can get ourselves chests along the way. Can I get over to it? Possibly. And there is a red one up here. We're going to go after it. Let's go with... I kind of wish I could re-roll these for cash. We're going to go with increased fire damage, because why not? It's not like we're getting much out of this area anyway. Let's go and just find our way through. So now it's back to farming the gray ones. And that middle area is just empty. They have passed us quite a bit. Mining damage, sure. We do actually have chests out here in the Great Abyss. Pickaxe speed. Magic. I actually probably should have gotten the mortar improvement there. Mining speed. And that's just going to liberate a bunch of stuff along the side there. Mortar rate, yes. Let's go. Sure, bullet damage. Although I don't know how much I'm going to be using the guns. Okay, so that's red. We're going to go left with it. See if we can find A blue chest? Nope. Just some resources. Sure, fine. I'll take it. Mortar rate, yes. An extra 10% on each of these is pretty significant. I might try and race them down and see if how far down they actually go. Mortar gun damage, yes. I don't think it's going to be on this round that we do that. Increase bomb damage. We're probably not going to be using that, but it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. It's more than the cash gives us. Magic missile damage, because that's more likely to be something we're going to use, because it clears out all the trash. Oop, we got treasure there. I do wonder how far down that has gone. And this is actually a downgrade, so why am I bothering to keep using it? And thank you again for the tip of just press your 1 for your weapon to swap off of those. Let's do drill damage. We have a bunch of just chests everywhere probably too. Yep, there's a chest right there we can grab. Pickaxe mining damage, sure, why not? Mine and damage. Yeah, we'll just go for mine damage. I'm only going to go out there and get those whenever I see them nearby. Like, right there, it's just next to this. This is, like, an awful weapon. That's an awful weapon. That's just some amethyst. Are you going to be worth it? Nope, we're not going to find out. Because I got stuck under it rather than next to it. It's fine. 150? I was way off. We're getting 115,000 coal. We might be able to hit the trillions with this one. So that is enough. Oh, wait. Gold is above ours. That's funny. 331. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get the gold one. Oh, no, we can't afford the super one. Strong is more than enough for what we're doing. Okay, so we want to go down a little bit. Probably about, would say there. We will start putting them. Don't know what our range for placement is, but I think we're getting close to it. While those are doing their job over there, let's go ahead and get some more. Boom, boom. And then we drop out the cheap ones wherever. Will these actually destroy the gray? I don't think these... I mean, they will eventually, but not quickly. Because you can see the strong one over on the side is actually blowing these up, but it's after a handful of shots. Mortar gun rate up, yes. Drill damage seems like the most appropriate there. And mostly our goal right now is just more money. Mining speed, sure, why not? We could probably get into that with the pickaxe. I should check how long that takes. Especially now that we have massive pickaxe gathering. Speed. Yeah, it might be time to switch over to the electric pickaxes. I didn't realize we had gotten that much of a rate improvement on it. I think these might be gray. We'll take money. Mortar damage. They're making their way through. Magic regen. Absolutely. Mortar rate. Mortarize them. I do wonder if there's like a limit they can fall before they just explode midair. But I think they just explode on impact. So anytime we go out into the rain zone, it's fine. We're going to go ahead and increase magic regen. Yeah, that central area, that is just a nothing burger for us anymore. There is nothing there for us other than the mortars. More mortar rate. They're just raining hell. More mortar rate. Although we're not seeing them as frequently as I would hope. We do see them zip by every now and then. Pickaxe speed, sure. Oh, there's one right there. I will just keep shooting to the right while we go grab it. Sure, fire damage. Doesn't matter. I think I might just not even do the other chests. No, we don't like those. Mortar damage. I need to check what the bonus is on it, though. Because that's got to be a decent amount by now. Sure, wet damage. We don't have anything that automatically applies wet that isn't a mortar gun damage. Yep, you guys just keep doing what you're going to do. And we don't have anything that is particularly good at adding water without it being something that we have to shoot ourselves. Because we can't get minions with this character. Mortar damage again, sure. Oh, let's go ahead and get magic regen. We'll go with mining damage. Magic regen. That was not a gray one. Okay. Yes, I see the gray above us as well. Grab it. Can we get this one too? Yes, we can. Yoink. Mortar gun rate 15. It's just going to be chaos over there. It's fine. Nothing to see here. We'll be okay. Sure, poison damage. Mortar gun. It's like, okay, you want this strategy? We'll give you this strategy. I'll grab this. Why not? Mortar gun rate 5%. I mean, I will not regret that at all until it starts like grinding everything to a stop. Go ahead and get you if we can. Can we? Yes. Sure, I'll take even more pickaxe mining speed. We're just going to be like a machine gun of pickaxe. Magic missile damage, why not? Although 10% of such a tiny amount is not that important. Mortar gun, sure. Game, why are you giving me all of this? Sure, pickaxe mining speed. God, we should just switch over to a pickaxe at a certain point just to see how ridiculous it is. Obviously, it does apply to electric pickaxes. I don't know if bomb damage applies to our little mortars or not. And there is no catching up for that with me. Do I want to just fall? Because I could just fall next to the wall and see how much damage we could do that way. Okay, grab you. Mining speed. We're going electric pickaxe eventually. Can we get to the blues? I don't think so. We might be able to. It's going to be close. Sure. Get ourselves a little bit more loot on the way out. But now we guaranteed we have enough for even level 15. Actually, that might even be up to level, like, 20 almost. No, 20 is... I want to say 400,000? So no, that's not enough for that. Equipment! And yes, once you get a certain point in Endless, you can't get any more XP. That's one reason why we don't go, like, over the top on it. 409,000. I guess this is going to be just a mortar run. We're going to just go all strong mortars. No, we'll do one powerful mortar for gray and then strong mortars for tan and just some friends. I grab you. Oh, wow, it's the exact same one I have. Sure. Why not? Okay, so we have enough for that. We don't want to use our good mortar on this. We want to use these. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and put these into the gray and see if they can actually work through it relatively quickly. I don't think they can. So we just go ahead and drop them like that. Drop you guys. Oh, I guess we can look at our stuff. Let's see. Mortar gun rate 185, so they fire almost 3 times as fast, and mortar gun damage is doubled. That should just pretty much... Yeah, we're already past what we need for that. Mortar gun rate, yes. So we want to go over here. Increase magic missile damage, and we are going to go ahead. Put a good mortar, probably right here. And see how well it works there. It doesn't look like it's working too terribly. Not great, but not terribly. It'll find its way through. That's going to be a blue guy. Can we get through it? Yes. Okay. Pickaxe speed. We might be able to just focus in on the blues. That's ridiculous. Magic missile damage. While they do that stuff. I don't know if we're fast enough or not yet. We do actually get through those fast enough because we have just the hyperactive Chihuahua pickaxe speed. Let's go ahead and increase fire damage. How much pickaxe speed? 160%. And we just one-shot anything over here. Oh! The mortar is doing the work. Let's go with magic regen. So it looks like we might want to just be going blue then. Because our mortars will probably handle the gray. I think this might be the strategy for this as well. We can actually get through it with the magic missiles as well. Just not very quickly. The thing is, with the magic missiles, we're actually damaging everything behind it as well. Sure, more mortar gun damage. Let's guarantee it can go through everything. Oh, pickaxe damage, why not? Can't go through the red yet. We're already halfway through the day and we only have 150,000 coal. That is disappointing. Mortar rate again. Yeah, I'm just going to take mortar rate any chance that we get. So I think we're past 3 times now. Mortar gun damage. So it's 200,000 for the gray. And yeah, it is lagging a little bit. It isn't that big of a deal. We can deal with that. Can we get to the reds? Yes. Can we get up to that? Almost. Yeah, we're not getting through that. It's barely budging, even with our hyperactive Chihuahua mode. So I don't know if we can keep up even with the one bomb in there. It's kind of sad. And we're gonna go back to grabbing some of these gray ones though. Mortar gun damage, sure, why not? Let's see, can we get more chests? There's another gray chest. None of these are particularly great. We'll just take the poison damage. Magic missile damage. Yes, we will come in here and claw through this a little bit. We want... Sure, pickaxe damage, because that's going to help us out whenever we switch over to electric. And this will get us into the red. And yeah, one of the big reasons we're getting lag is because there's a lot of stuff going on off screen. Aw, we didn't quite get through. Can we actually get the last little bit of this and get a red one? And no, there's not chest pass red. We're going to go with mining damage. Yeah, it's trying to calculate a bunch of things, and it's not doing it very well. So that's one reason why we are kind of just doing what we can with the frame rate as it is. Another gray one. Oh, amethyst? Wow. Mining damage. I pressed E. We were just at the same frame as ending it. How much did we get on that? This class is busted. Especially with this layout. Obviously, if we didn't have funnel, it wouldn't be as busted. Okay, so we can get diamond pickaxe or we can get red electric, I believe. Yes, we can get red electric. And we stick on gold staff for now. We have red electric so we can just tear into the stuff to the right. We'll take 2 of the goodies. We'll take 5 of those. A couple of those. And then we come down here and just do this. Poison damage, sure. We want that one there. 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 Go ahead and get this going across over here. We'll go ahead and drop you there and there. And then we get the cheap ones just in the middle somewhere. They'll do what they can. Then we come over here and we put our good ones over here in the gray. Then we go down the other gray side probably. Do a gray one there. Actually, no, that's going to go through just fine on its own. Put a gray one on either side. Drill damage, why not? Because it's already gotten through, yeah, it gets through this. So we'll just go to the other side and throw one in there as well. Magic missile damage, because why not? And we will grab you. Magic missile damage. More magic missile damage, why not? And this is where our last one goes. So they're not overlapping too much. They're still just digging down and being pains in the ass, but... bullet damage, why not? Then we come over and start doing the blues. Oh, and we have the speed on that. Magic missile damage. Actually, I don't think we care about even staying in the blue. Yeah, we get through the red relatively quick as well with the red pickaxe. Not through the red treasure chest, though, so maybe we do stick in the blue for a bit. Increase mortar rate by 20%. No, why would we go and do that? No, we stick in the blue. We're one-shotting the blue stuff, so we can just kind of tear through it as best as we can. Oh, drill damage in case we end up going drills for something. We could do drills instead of this, but drills are more expensive. Let's go ahead and take this out. Take that out. Magic missile damage. Yeah, it only takes a couple hits to get through that. Yeah, pickaxe damage. Easily a great pick there, because that's going to allow us to decimate stuff even more. I really should be looking at how much we get in terms of... All right, go ahead and get rid of you. In terms of each resource while we're doing this. Because I have a feeling that we are getting weird numbers of everything. Because I am just blindly going through and trying to nuke as much as I can as quickly as possible. Ooh, that was another gold one. Sweet, that gets us through this even more. Oh, sure, we'll take sprint speed, even though we're probably not going to be using it for anything. Pickaxe mining speed, sure. It can be even more frantic. Not quite on that one, although we can still get through these with a little bit of patience. Sure, drill damage, why not? Let's go get this blue up here. Sure, I'll take a flamethrower that we can take into the red area. And just spread it to all the good loot out there. Yeah, for the red stuff, we can get through the actual materials fast enough. It's right now, it's a matter of we want the treasure chest so we can get more busted ourselves. So let's go ahead and get up here. Let's try and get up. Oh, we didn't quite get to that to get a poison on it. I was trying to get to that one right there. You can see how long it takes to get through diamond. Getting the diamond quest done is a pain in the ass. Like, especially if you're trying to do it early. It's almost like not worth it at times. To get the vacuum down, you need it to get down into the red. Player pickaxe mining speed, sure. Get more frantic. Mining speed. I wonder if there's like a cap on how fast I can swing this. Mortar gun damage. Poison damage, sure. I'm gonna grab this while I'm over here. And blow away those while I'm at it. Obviously, not as efficient as what we have, but hey, it's fun. It's fun to mix it up a little bit whenever we are just using a pickaxe almost constantly. No, we prefer what we have. So we've got 30 seconds to get more chests. Oh, we've caught up with it over here. Magic regen, sure, why not? Magic regen, sure, why not? I think we go after blue chests still. I think we're fast enough to get them. Drill damage, sure, why not? Some more diamonds. I think we broke a mill this time. I'm fairly certain we did, actually. Yeah, we almost got 2 mil. Lovely. Okay, so we still can't get that. That's a 3 mil one. We could get a ruby staff. Let's just clear the stuff out faster to place our nukes. And then we can get 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be blues, and then we get these for the grays and the middle. And I'm just going to grab as many as I can. I guess I could grab that for more inventory slots. We don't need the slots. We need the inventory size so we can stack them higher. Let's go ahead and decimate these. Sure, mining damage plus 5% doesn't hurt. Mining speed plus 5% really doesn't hurt. We probably should have taken the mortar upgrade there, considering how much we're relying on mortars. But let's go ahead and get that going across there. And I think what we want is just go ahead and start placing them. We're going to lag a little bit on this, just for the fact that we have so many of them. I'm going to actually put extras over here so we don't have to use our good ones in that slot. There you guys go. Nice. Oh, it goes through the terrain. That's actually fine. So we just drop as many as we can in there. It's going to keep digging down. We've already hit our quota. So we grab that. That's just going to be a wand. Magic missile damage. Oh, yeah, there we go. So now we go ahead and tear through this. We place 2 of our good ones here. Sure, pickaxe mining damage. Do that. And that. I want to see Just how quickly they make it through the blues. So we're going to put 2 over here in this blue section. I want to see if they can keep up with us. There you go. With our red pickaxe. And yes, frame rate absolutely tanked with this many things blowing stuff up. Okay, so we actually can't get through these very quickly, so we're probably still better off doing chests in the blue. So I'm going to go down for a little bit. And they're going to start blowing up around us. It's fine by me. We're going to be thinning it out a little bit for them while we get these blue chests. And I probably shouldn't have gone this many mortars. Sure, more. Let's cause more lag. Let's break the game. Yeah, they're going through the gray fast enough. I think it might be time to just switch over to just the high-level mortars instead of a bunch of the little ones as well. Because I'm having trouble aiming and moving. Doesn't look like they can get through to this. But yeah, I think we'll just get 4 and possibly 6 for the middle. So 4 big ones, 6 mid boys for the middle one. We'll take axe damage. We're going to hit probably 500,000 coal on day 12. If not higher. This is an easy way to get 1,000,000 coal, though. I don't know why it's particularly this jank in terms of frame rate. It might be trying to single core this or something. Mortar damage, yeah. Just keep getting that up higher. Because we're not even swinging at full speed right now. Because our frame rate is so kind of like borked at the moment. Grab that. Bomb damage, sure, why not? I don't think it's going to catch up to us in here. So it's definitely going to be a gray and clay. Kind of situation. Sure, pickaxe mining speed. Why not? We are already hitting a point where we can't even swing that fast because of the frame rate of the game. But yeah, next round, I'm not going to take this many mortars. We are unable to land and press E on that. There we go. And yes, I am pressing the right button. It's just the frame rate is so much gone. We can't do anything with it. The miners, whenever you get to the crazy amounts like we did in the melting bedrock one, are kind of similar. In that, oh god, this is gonna even be worse for us. Okay, there you go. Get flamethrowered, bitches. Just constantly getting more resources there. Just because it's... yeah. It's digging down deeper. In fact, I'm slightly tempted to do something this round that we probably shouldn't do. I'm going to come this way. I'm going to drop down to see where we are in the gray. We're going to miss a lot of chests by doing this. We're also still getting resources by bussing terrain in it. That's where the gray is. Bullet damage. Sure, why not? I don't think we're going bullets anytime soon, but why not? So yeah, we haven't even gotten down to the point where the other mortars are. With our 2 frames, with our 2 seconds per frame kind of thing. And yeah, by the time it acknowledges that I have pressed E on these, it's... Oh, we got one. It was a yellow scroll, but we got one. Yeah, those are making good progress through this. Just a matter of... I can't actually go after what I want whenever it's this laggy, so... I'm just going to see how far down the mortars have gone. Although it is worth noting, only one part of the gray is not dug down. The other part of the gray on the left, where they're both overlapping, is dug down. Further than us. So we still haven't reached anywhere close to where the taupe is. We probably won't be able to fall fast enough to do so. How far down can we go? All the way. There doesn't seem to be a bottom yet. So we're going to hit 1 million today? Probably not, mainly because the lag. I ended up not mining over in the blue. We'll probably hit just shy of... Well, we might actually hit 900,000. It's still just going constantly. It might also be that it's trying to calculate what is so far down that's causing the lag as well. We could be running into that as an issue. Not entirely certain. But either way, we are making progress. Oh, we passed 900,000. How many seconds per frame? 20 million! Only 2.7 million gold. On stage, what? We're on day 12. Well, we just finished day 12. We're on day 13 now. 2.7. That's still not enough to get a electric pickaxe in pink. We could possibly... Nope, we can't get it in blue either. 3.5 for that one. So I think we just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's going to be our grays. Then we go for this for the tan. So we just go like 8. Seems reasonable to me. Sure, increase the mortar rate. Make it... Why not? Okay. So we have this going here. I'm not particularly caring about getting more power-ups anymore. We're gonna beat the game. Not a question of if. We're gonna put 3 there. 1, 2. Then we put 3 over here as well. Then we go into the gray and get that squared away with 3 each. 1, 2, 3. And yes, I could grab these along the way. And we'll do 3 here as well. Hopefully it doesn't lag to high hell again. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going to start lagging. We might whenever we start getting towards the end of the stage, though. We'll just take money for now. Yeah, we're going to handle the blues. Magic missile damage. Diamonds, yes. More diamonds. I do like that it shows the diamonds from the chests. That is actually kind of handy. Mortar gun damage, sure, so it can dig deeper. I don't know how much damage they're at now, even. I think they are double damage. Mortar damage. Yeah, they're triple damage, sorry. Almost quadruple rate. I probably should increase axe damage and just fly around with a good axe, too. Magic regen, why not? Goal right now is literally just more money. Oh, poison's not bad. Can actually poison everything around us and get a whole bunch of other resources. That frees them up. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind the poison ones, and I don't mind... I do mind the guns, and I do mind getting the scepters, because generally speaking, our scepter is going to be better than what we find in a lot of these. I might also just be biased to like the poison. Mining damage, sure, why not? No, we want more speed. We want to be a chihuahua, chewing away the terrain. Flamethrower, why not? Not going to do a lot for us because our pickaxe is better, but hey, doesn't hurt anything. Mortar gun damage. Yeah, we're already at a half mil at a halfway through the day. I think we might actually hit a mil on this one. We are starting to see the lag as things get down low. So yeah, I do think it might actually just be... It's keeping track of so many things down at the bottom that it's just trying to calculate that in a weird way. Pickaxe damage. We probably don't even need the mortars, honestly, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because the gray ones are even way beneath us. There, mortar damage. So they're doing about 3,000 damage per burst, which is not a lot, but whenever you have as much firing as we have going on, that can dig pretty deep in those first two layers. Pickaxe damage, sure. And yes, I am just going for the chest to get our pickaxe upgrade as much as possible. Mortar damage is fine. It's not going to help us get further over to the side, but we don't really need to. Sure, I'll take axe damage in case we go that route. I do think I prefer magic over axe because I have more control over it. That was not worth a diamond. Sorry, that was not... The diamond was not worth going out of our way for. Especially since we just decimate the entire terrain. And yeah, it's like right towards the end of this, it's just constant... Oh, we are buggy right now. Holy crap. We have reached just so much lag. Sure, more mortar gun rate. Why not? Let's just tear through everything. We don't even get to see, like, animation at this point. Mortar damage. Do I want to go through this? Yes. Grab you. Magic damage. I might actually... It is slightly tempting to switch over to drills. Thing is, they don't have AoE. If they had AoE, it would be a little easier to justify going drill instead of that for the lag. But as it stands, they just don't accomplish as much. Oh, can I please catch that? Eh. We're going to do pickaxe mining damage. Go through what we can here. I can hear us mining stuff. I cannot see it. Mining damage. Sure, why not? Did we cross? We did cross 1 million. So 3 million gold. That might actually get us our upgrade. Because I think our electric pickaxe is 3.3. Yeah, 3.2. Let's do a run without those. See if it... We'll do it with just a couple of them. There we go. We'll do it with 1 in each zone. See if it still causes that amount of lag. If it does, we might have to give up on the mortars. Increase magic missile damage. So you go there. You go there. We have 1 in each zone. There you guys go. So you guys are firing relatively quick. And by zone, I mean left taupe, right taupe, gray, and gray. Let's go and get these, and then we'll go down. Mortar damage. Sure, why not? We swing so bloody fast. We're already at our quota. I'm not worried about hitting the quota. Even just 1 mortar can probably do that for us. Okay, that's going to be more mortar gun rate. Why not? Since we're restricting how many of them we use at a time, we might as well. We'll take cash and see how much that is. Not a lot. Not compared to how much money we have. Can we actually go into bedrock with this? I don't know if we are fast enough yet. We can destroy it, but it's not worth it. We are fast enough in the red that this is worth it. The only downside to this one is we don't actually get to have the little dog that points out. And yes, I know the dog distracts me in all the other ones. I wouldn't mind having the dog in this one. Just so I can actually get over and... Oop, that's just a pink gun. We're not going to worry about that. But yeah, the dog wouldn't be as bad of a distraction here. I'd be able to kind of go towards what's worth most. Axe damage, yes. We're not seeing lag yet. Shine pink like a diamond. Sure, bullet damage. We're using bullets right now. Not that we're going to be using them frequently, but hey, if it gives it to us, we'll take it. And yeah, the red and black areas are a lot thicker than the other ones. You'll probably notice that if you go watch the bedrock video. Because it is significantly thicker than some of the other areas that we have access to. Mortar gun damage, sure, why not? Let's go magic missile damage, because we can still blast through stuff with that. Pickaxe mining damage, sure, I'll take it. Magic missile damage doesn't hurt. Obviously, we can't rely on just getting 1 weapon boost. So we can't really go for complete ham on this one. And yeah, the mortars do not go super well once you start getting deeper on the vertical maps. They go well on this one to an extent, though. As long as we can keep extra mining damage coming in, we might be able to get a little bit loopy on this. Magic missile damage, still not enough to get through that. Yeah, we might be able to mine a little bit out of this. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that coal right there because we almost, yeah, got through it. Might as well. Flamethrowers, I don't think we'll ever reach high enough for it, which is kind of sad. But we'll just go through, and yeah, more stuff. That's going to be a pink gun. Sure, why not? I think our pickaxe is better, but, you know, whenever you're just going for chests, it doesn't really matter that much. And we're not getting that much lag. We're getting a little bit. Like, every now and then, I am noticing a frame drop or two. Drill damage, why not? There's another red one. Yay! It's been a while since we got a chest. There we go. There's another one. More mining damage, always. Because I think we are currently at what? How much mining damage? Almost 5 times, because 400% bonus makes it 5 times base. Because you have the implied 1. Mortar damage, why not? Why not go for more mortar damage? And yeah, we're tearing through red, no problem. Magic missile damage, because why not? I do have to wonder if getting the pink ones is going to be worth more than getting a stack full of any of the other ones in here. Oh, I should have... Yeah, I noticed the pickaxe damage went at the last second. It's not going to do anything for us, but I should have grabbed that. For some reason, when I see pickaxe, I immediately think minion. Even though this one does not get minion boosts. I don't know what is faster for moving through stuff. I think it might be the chain gun. There we go. 1.6 million coal. We're moving up. Each and every time we're getting more. 7.2. Okay. What is our highest cost pickaxe and stuff? It is pink. And it's 8.2. 5. So we only need 20k back. I'm going to sell you. We are going strictly pickaxe. That just seems like the wise idea. This is our top tier pickaxe. This is the most damage we can do. Take 9 of those. Not going to deploy them all. We're probably just going to deploy a couple. Oh, that just destroyed the entire world. Okay, needed to scratch my beard for a second there. Can I drop that? 2. Drop 1 there. Drop 1 there. I don't know if I'm going to go all the way to the other side to get that one going. I'll just do like that. I don't know if these can get through the blue, but we'll put them in the blue as well. They probably can't do blue very well. Because they're only doing 1,000 per mortar, but they do fire quickly. So maybe they can. Increased axe damage. Why not? There is an axe-based character as well. Okay, how much trouble do we want to get into? We've already hit our goal for freaking ever. Sure, magic regen. Now it's back to just digging through these. I think this might be the way to get to like some of the ridiculous infinity levels past 30, but we don't care about that. But I don't see myself going for another 3-hour run of digging through god-awful amounts of... Oh, we are able to get through the base blocks relatively quickly in this. But anything that has any value, no. It is worth noting, you just get bigger stacks as you go through the black and orange and green areas. They only give you, not necessarily that order, they just give you more per block mined. There is no new material in them. There's no chests in them. So escalation is probably best kept into the red. But it's kind of hard to do whenever you're going like extremely large amounts of minions or anything like that. You'd have to have it be strictly you mining kind of thing. Extra pickaxe damage, sure. Especially with how fast we swing. Free some magic missile damage. But yeah, see, we can get through stuff relatively quick. It's just eh. We get more acceleration going through here. Right now, we don't need more coal. We're already hitting millions. So it's not like, oh, they are making their way through blue. I'll be damned. You guys are better than I gave you credit for. At least with all these buffs. Oh no, we got the exact same upgrade we had. Can I get to you? Oh, we are lagging a little bit. So they're getting down further than I think they probably should be, but it's fine. Yeah, it's definitely a depth issue. When we only had 2 in the middle, I don't think they were getting down as deep, so they weren't causing lag as much. Fire damage, why not? I don't think we necessarily are going to even need the mortars to beat the game, so I might turn them off. Or, namely, stop getting them. We're still going to get mortar rate. I mean, we're seeing where they're hitting there, so it's not like they're terribly ahead of us. At least I thought I saw where they were hitting at. Probably there's an overlap spot where they're going super deep. Gun recoil, why not? Not like we're gonna need it. And yep, there's the lag. I don't know. Yeah, we're actually lagging so much that it's not acknowledging that I'm swinging. We're gonna have to cut those out. That is unfortunate. Did we loop back around on our pickaxe speed? We're gonna go with drill damage. That is weird bug. I think we're just, since we can't really mine things. Unless we have multi-hits on a thing, we're gonna just leave and see how far down all that is gone. Yeah, if we don't have multi-hits, it gets kind of confused. The seconds aren't even counting properly. If we do mortars, I'm just gonna do 2 of them. Okay, how far down is it? Since we can't really claim anything. Yeah, they just clear out the entire area. There is nothing left. That is herky-jerky to the point where it's actually making me a little nauseous. On a 2D freaking game. Yay, we won! Survived day 15, yada yada yada. I'm gonna go to endless mode. I want to see something. We don't need to get the nukes. We're already fully upgraded on our staves. There are 2 things we could do. One, we could just go a couple mortars. I'm actually thinking I might want to see what we can do with just a stack full of drills. Since I'm not concerned about winning anymore. Let's just go ahead and grab, like, as many of these as we can get. And just send them down that central stack. Oh, I didn't take any of my bonuses here. Increase our stack size so we don't have to keep pressing buttons. Why not? Do we need more inventory slots? No, we don't ever use our inventory. Okay, so we can get through all this. Okay, so. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. And we'll just, like, Oh, I didn't mean to... well, those are going down fast. I guess we're following you. We might not fall fast enough to catch up to them, by the way. Oh, there's some. But we have the multi-stacks here. Because I get lazy and I don't want to place them all one at a time. So we ended up with stacks of like 20 of them. So we've already passed the normal drills. I mean, these don't cause nearly as much lag. Oh, we're catching up to them. Caught up to one of them. How many drills does this hole have? Yeah, we're letting them keep up because we're picking at them. Oh, did we catch up? We caught up. Okay, so we can go off like that. Okay, so they're not terrible. How far can we go without flying? There, we're drill damage. You guys can dig deeper. I just don't like not seeing my pickaxe swing. The whole thing of you're swinging and not swinging at the same time like we were running into is just ridiculous. I don't know how high we can get if we aren't using the mortars, though. I don't think we're going to get into the millions. Especially whenever I horse around at the beginning like that. I think we're going to need the mortars to hit our millions. But I don't think there's really much point to it, except for I think we already hit level 25. I can check that in a second, though. Let's go and grab you. Mining speed again. Sure, why not? Gun recoil. Sure. That's machine gun. That's not what we want. Not what we want either. I'm just looking for chests at the moment. We could go pink axe as well. Not that we need to use our inventory for anything else. In fact, that might be a way to just kind of idle do red. Just tape down my button with the axe and just go. I do find one thing conspicuous, though. If you've noticed, in all these playthroughs, we actually have not ever gotten an axe from a chest. Oddly enough. Out of all the things that we've gotten, none of them have been an axe. And we could also test if flamethrowers are persistent or not. I don't think they are. I think they're consumable. Because they have like a duration limit. And it's not just from picking them up from that. Can we get into... Well, it looks like we could hit the million coal if we wanted to. We can get through it a little bit. I think it's still better with minions, because then you can start stacking so much damage so fast. And also, they don't lag as much whenever you have them on screen as the mortar guns whenever you have them off screen. Which is kind of weird. You'd think that would be... Of course, maybe they are actually building the level as they go down. I don't know. I legitimately do not know why it would be lagging from that, other than maybe it is trying to render everything. Fire damage, sure, why not? So do I think I'm going to get nearly as much on this one? No. I am surprised we got over 1 million. Though, so I could be surprised by that. There's a lot of things that can surprise me. We are sticking with this. Climb speed, sure. We're totally going to be using ladders. I kind of do want to go through and unlock all the maps, though. So that might be what our next goal is. We're going to go with magic missiles. And that just involves beating each of the levels. Which I think this guy is going to be the master of. This is going to be the easiest way to get them. Grab you. Oh, that's a gun. That's not what we want. Got some pink diamonds. Nice. So this is going to be less than last time. Yeah, only 6 million that time. Oh, we're not level 25 yet. Crap. Well, we are going endless, so I might as well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. Can we afford the pink axe yet? Nope. So we're just gonna get these upgrades to get rid of them. Because we can. And start day 17. Yeah, the goal for endless is just 25. I don't know what the furthest we could go in is, but mortar damage. You go there. Drop one here. So they're just going to chew through those two. I don't think we need more than 4 deployed at any given time, oddly enough. Until we actually get to the like super end game where we just need the mortars doing most of the work for us. Because there's no physical way for us to mine fast enough. I'm going to go ahead and put one over here in the blue as well. Let's go with magic regen, why not? There, that's more than enough. That's probably going to eventually start lagging us as well. Especially with the fact that they fire so freaking fast. And we just keep going for upgrades. Until we can just mine through bedrock ourselves. And yeah, I'm going to start over here on the left-hand side. And then do my zigzags. Trying to get more stuff. I don't think there's much else we can even really do on this one, sadly. A pickaxe mining speed? Sure, why not? Let's see if we can break that. I don't know if it's wise to be trying to break it. But we never said my stat was wisdom. Grab you. Thank you. Can I actually... Yeah, I can get through the coal over here pretty quick. How fast do we get through the silver? Not terribly slow. God, how fast that is. If anything even, like, gets into our target radius, it is hit. It is dead. Our pickaxe mining speed? Yes. Currently, we are at 480% mining speed. Our axe damage is only 190%, but our pickaxe is almost 500% bonus, so that's 6 times. So pretty much everything is just gone in the red. But we don't do enough to do the bedrock, really. Magic regen, why not? I should probably just be taking the cash for it, but the cash doesn't matter. It's not enough for it to be important. More mortar rate. Because, you know, causing more lag is always a good idea. Although, oh, there was a hitch right there. Whenever it's trying to calculate too much stuff at once, it does have some serious problems. Although Godot's not really the optimal engine for this type of game. It still should work. Axe damage, sure. Yoink. More pink diamonds. Ooh, ah. Let's go cash and see how much it goes. I wasn't looking up there to see how much, so you guys can decide if it's worth it to you. And yes, I will take the mining damage. We are starting to see lag a little bit from the mortars. just every now and then. It's not a constant lag like it was before, but it's still enough that we're like missing the ease on the chests. Increase axe damage. We'll stick with the axe damage for a while. We'll get like the spinning axe and play around with it. Grab you. More mining speed? Sure, why not? Cross our 2 million coal. We're about 3/4 of the way through the day. Do mortar damage. Do we only go to 4 mortars, maybe? Although I think at this point, due to all of the bonuses we have for it, it's not going to matter too much. We'll go with bomb damage. Why not? We probably could have just gone money on that one. I'm not sure how I feel about the money balance so far. I think it should be higher. Let's see. Mining speed. Next one we get that's kind of butts. Remind me to actually go check how much money it's giving us. Okay, so we have 57218. It goes up to, yeah, it's 1,000. That is nothing. Nada, zippo, zilch. Mining speed again. Yeah, like we really need that. Bullet damage, sure, why not? Grab you. Now we dive. Sprint speed, sure. And just smack what we can in the last second. But yeah, we're getting 2.599 million from blue, gray, and the central one. I don't remember what I called it. Clay? Whatever blasted color it is. Equipment. Did we get the spinny axe yet? Excuse me. Yeah, we can get the pink battle axe. Inventory. You go over 1. And as far as these guys go, oh yeah, we were going to test if the flamethrowers were repeatable or not. Okay, so we only have three mortars. Sure, pickaxe mining speed. You go there. Put 1 in each color. Then we'll test out our flamethrower. Mortar damage. I don't think we want more rate on it. They normally fire once per second, if that tells you something. So, yeah. They be fast. Okay, so now we have the flamethrower on us. Let's check. Does it go away? Or is it just something that you can constantly use? I think it might actually be something we can just constantly use. I don't know why it's not down with the other weapons. This is a little bit of a game changer. I was constantly thinking these were consumables because of where they were placed in the inventory. But no, it is just an AoE damage over time thing. I mean, I figured the poison staffs are permanent, so I guess it's not surprising that these are. I just hadn't tried them. The poison thing, I don't think would be too terribly great in the long run, and this doesn't do a ton of damage. It digs through the stuff okay. Especially for the price, but it's 9 million for this one, which puts it about on par with our pickaxe, but our pickaxe is way faster. More axe damage. More mortar damage, because why not? And yeah, that can't even fully dig through a red. We'll do more magic missile damage. Now I want to see how fast we can dig through this now that we have like even more upgrades to our suite. Jeez, that's kind of offensive looking almost with how flashy it is. But yeah, I'll show you guys the green area since we're not stressing too much. We've already hit our quota by a decent amount. I don't think we have enough pickaxe power to... look at that damage. Gerbil power, go. No. We're seeing how long it takes to get through it. We're about halfway there, I think. You can see green is significantly tougher. Orange, I have not gotten through yet. I have destroyed some blocks in it with minions, but as you can tell, anything over here is going to take a while. And it was a lot of minions. It was not a small amount. I appreciate that they're more narrow side to side. If you really don't want to do the bedrock, you probably shouldn't. Not worth it to get to level, unless you're going for like really high endless run to get to that. But you can melt it with miners. And we were melting through the green as well, which was kind of interesting to me. I'm trying to think what probably would be the best character to do it with. I think we might be down to like maybe a single frame of animation for that. For the pickaxe, that is. More mining damage, yes. Oh. Why not get magic regen? We're just digging back and forth. We don't really have anything that we're terribly concerned about here. But we said we were going to do an axe for a while, so why not? That is actually destroying these in one hit. It's not destroying those. Even with the... Yeah, we don't have to worry about... I think the electric pickaxe is better. You can see that we are just one-shotting this entire area except for the kind of dense blocks and the pink diamonds. But we are actually still destroying the pink diamonds. It's just not as quick. I think that's one reason why this is so much more expensive, is because you can get it to be blistering speed. Can we get it to just be like solid flash on the blocks? Sub 1 frame? Don't think we're going to be able to. And no, I'm not terribly concerned about losing this run. I think we could hit 30. We're not, yeah, day 30 if we wanted to. We're just going for the true ending on this character because that's another achievement unlock. We'll call it a day 25. And we didn't lag with 5 of those, so that's a plus. Sorry, 3 of those. So maybe 3 mortars are the way to go. We'll see. My goal is also to reach level 25 here, although I don't know if we're going to do that. It'd be moving slow, we're selling you. You just aren't doing anything for me, friend. Part of me wishes there were higher level mortars available for this guy. Could do ungodly earthquakes as well. I'm going to go ahead and get 3 of you. Although that only does damage tiles, so it's not going to do anything for us. So no, we're just going to take these. What else would we even want? Maybe ungodly water gun? Abyssal poison gun? Since those seem to be permanent, we're going to go ahead and take them. Why not? Play around with the money that we've gotten. We don't get nukes on this character, unfortunately. Oh, and I probably should have gotten rid of the axe as well. Well, you just go there. You go there. You go there. Yes, I am going to the other side as well. That is doing a pretty decent dent into this. Nothing stands a chance. Let's see if we can get 5 and actually have it be okay. I don't know if it's going to be, but we're going to try. I don't know if one's... You know what? We'll do 6 here. See if it can actually get through the red at all. I don't know if it can. I mean, well, maybe. With all the improvements that we have, it is destroying blocks at least. We're going to just zigzag across, though. Yeah, more pickaxe mining damage seems to be the right way to go. I don't think it's going to keep up with us. I think we are at the point where we are going to do more damage than any mortar is going to. But you never know. We could get enough mortar damage boost to make that viable. Oh, one came down. Hi, guy. Pickaxe mining speed. Yeah, even faster. We need more swings per second. Sure, increase the wet damage. Like, we're going to be sitting here juggling between them or not. You know what? Actually, let's see if we can get through the green with that. Now that I think about it, that might be a way for us to do it. Because we're able to go through the bedrock. Oh, heart diamonds take a while. Okay, so let's see. That's you. Does that get us? It's a little faster. We're still not just a solid frame. It is at the point where it's animating lightning over lightning, though. But nah, I don't think we're interested in the green yet. I don't think we've hit a breakaway point with our skills to be able to do that. For the most part, we are... Yeah, the mortar's still not down to us, even though we went off and messed around in the corner. So the mortars can't quite do red. We're only halfway through the day, and we're at 2 million, by the way. You didn't notice. I have a feeling we're going to start getting lag at about... Well, we are getting a little bit of lag right now, but actual noticeable lag whenever we get near the end of today, because we put down so many of them. Mortar gun damage. Why not? Mining damage. Why not? Trying to think how much more mining damage we need. How much more mining speed we can even get before we, like, loop back around and just aren't able to swing our pickaxe. Thankfully, we have the axe as a backup. Yum. Bomb damage, I guess. I do... If the dev is watching this, tell me if there's a cap on it. Please. So I'm not constantly wondering. It would be kind of dangerous not to have a limit on it. Because people could just completely break stuff eventually, especially considering how save files are generally going to be accessible by people. I don't know whether this one's encoded or anything like that. There's a lot that do like weird like hex and stuff like that, or do it in a weird format. I haven't checked on this one. I could see some people, especially big incremental channels. I'm not a big incremental channel. I am an indie game and reviewer, but I could see them going completely ham on it. And if you're wondering why I know about editing save files, that is because I've had to do that to games in the past because they bugged. And I needed to finish them before release so I could actually review them properly. And yes, in the reviews I did for those, I did mention I ran into X bug. I had to edit the save file to get past said bug. One of them was with a level not generating completely, which was always kind of weird. That's probably one of the harshest things to run into whenever you're testing for a review, is whenever they are broken in a way that will end up with refunds. So you're kind of basically becoming the QA team at that point. And yes, I do make it a point to contact the devs whenever I run into stuff like that. Yeah, right now we don't get past 30. Not that we're going to go that far. We're going to go to 25. Those are unnecessary at the moment. Honestly, everything is unnecessary at the moment. We don't need... We're going to sell you. Is there anything that really we want to be investing in? I mean, our axe damage is up to 400% pretty much, so 5 times. It's just 1 chest shy of it. But considering this can't even get through the green, we're going to need a lot more acceleration. Sure, we'll take the axe damage. Maybe we can get it up to the amount for it. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. And then we put 1 in blue. We go to the other side. Oh, I didn't want to dump that many. Oh, well, now there's 2 over here. That is fine. Mortar gun damage, sure. Boop, there's that one. Go ahead and get the gray over here. I was gonna do 1 in each zone like we did last time, but... Sure, pickaxe mining speed. That's all we're gonna do on those on this one. That is more than enough of them. Oh yeah, we have no... we'll do 1 here. There. Nothing stands a chance. Yeah, anything we even point at is just gone. In any of the red, blue, or earlier areas. We're not quite at a point where we're just completely destroying the bedrock like this, but when we do... We're still doing good in bedrock. A good way to get a lot of resources very quickly. What day are we on? We're on 20? Yeah, you can see we're getting decent resources from this. And the coal is really easy to get whenever you're in here. So if we really need to get coal really fast, this is the way to do it. Let's see how high of a coal amount we can get in one day. I know there's an achievement for 1 million. I don't know if there's an achievement for 1 billion. I think there is. But we've already gotten up to that rate anyway. But I haven't gotten 1 billion whenever I'm just by myself. Without 1 million minions doing all the work for me. Let's just get up to 10 million here. There is also an achievement for trillions. I have a feeling the people getting that are on pacifist days. That seems like the most viable way to do it, because on pacifist, you don't have quotas. But I don't know if it's possible to get achievements like that on pacifist or not. Or if it has to be on non-pacifist. I know some of them specifically say non-pacifist. There you go. Nice. And I don't know why this guy's locked behind a harder character to actually complete, by the way. Oh, we're starting to lag. We have too many booms going on over there. I thought we had not clicked it. No, we clicked it. It's just was gems. Oh no. Yeah, I can definitely feel the lag now. But yeah, I still think the strongest one is the mule, funnily enough. Just as soon as you get that teleporter going consistently, you're fine. There's nothing that can stop you. As soon as we get lag on this one, we just can't do shit. Mortar gun damage, sure, why not? I probably should have sprayed that around. We're going to increase fire damage, why not? Shine bright like a diamond. More pickaxe mining speed, why not? We're at 11 million. We're going to get through to 25. It's not even flashing properly. There's just so much going on right now, and we're kind of lagging so much. Let's go with magic missile damage. Why not? Oh, I just pressed F instead of E. Whee! Yeah, unfortunately, due to the way the lag happens, if it takes one hit to break something, we don't really get the benefit of our speedy pickaxe while it's lagging. We'll just go for money. Because this is not doable like this. I do wish there were further tiers of chests, though. That would make going into these a little bit more worthwhile, other than just you're pushing resource limits. But right now, we are just pushing resource limits. Could we probably get 25 true ending without using any mortars? Yeah. Oh, we got level 25 in that. We got our new profession. Yay! We don't have to worry about any of that anymore. Equipment wise, we're fine. That's a 12 range one. That's a splat radius of 10. But then why is that one 1,000,000? This one just makes it around us. But if we're mining, we might as well have it around us. It's whatever. Start day 21. We just need to get to day 25 now. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Sure, increase mortar damage. Go ahead and put one over here. Mining speed? Sure. You go there, and yeah, it's going to get through these relatively quick. Mining damage, and that alone should be enough to get us our millions. I mean, we can come over here to the bedrock and guarantee it. Just lock it in by doing some coal along the edge. I just am tired of the lag. Let's go increase wet damage. And then we just get enough coal to get our quota, which is just 1.7 million, which is just a little bit over here. You can see that the mortars are not doing as much anymore compared to what we can do over here with just our crazy ass pick speed. Obviously, the red still gives us an okay amount, but we don't need that much. Mining damage, yes. The more exponential we get on that, the better. Mana oh, I don't even know what I picked there. I think I picked the one on the right on accident. Because I dragged the mouse with the button pressed. Do we want to go up to 10 million coal? We could. But I would much rather just get exponential on this, so we actually have an easier time getting it whenever we get over to like 24 and 25. Because I think our goal with 25 is what? 100 and something million? Am I wrong on that one? It's hard for me to remember. It has been a while since I recorded that one. Yoink, give me this. Sure, drill damage up. Why not? Because we totally use drills. They're such an effective tool. Yeah, fire damage doesn't hurt too much. If we ever accidentally get a flamethrower and shoot it. Wet damage. Do I care about getting more money? Not really. We're sitting on 81 mil that we have nothing to spend it on. Oh no, could we buy more mortars? No. Can we buy minions? No. I mean, you could buy more of just like these mid-level mortars and lag ourselves completely out. Because as you can see, we do these areas and we get just, what, 1 million coal? Darn near. That does get us more resources if we did want to spend money. Pickaxe speed. Wow, we're not even getting close to the things we're destroying. Okay, fine. More pickaxe mining speed. How fast can we go, my guys? Mortar gun rate. I'm caught up to the blue. Mining speed is currently at 775%. So it is just shy of 9 times. Nine times base speed. I'm going to see just how well we do in green. Probably not very. Probably still struggle with it a little bit. I don't know what we're mining through. I think that is a sapphire. It might be a diamond. No, it's an emerald. Okay. It's just flashing so much, it's hard to tell. But yeah, totally not worth mining through it, at least. Because watch how fast we destroy that gold after this one's done. I just don't think there's going to be a realistic way for us to escalate so much that we can get through this. Come on, Bessie. There we go. And now we just come back here and it's like, oh, this is nothing. Because I think they double each time you get deeper. Like, their durability doubles or something. Not certain on that. Yeah, red just really doesn't stand a chance. We plink anything we touch really quick. 1.14 million copper? Goodness gracious. Only 105 diamonds. Well, darn. Yeah, 25 is the max level over there. 116 million. Sure thing. Mortar gun damage 750%. Nice. So we'll put you there. More mortar gun rate? Sure, why not? We're just going to go with like 3 of each. Obviously, if I wanted to go really ham on this, I could theoretically just overload on them so much that they do all the work for me on this character. For the most part, we're just going to be going off into the bedrock to get as much coal as possible, and then we'll come back and just farm this to escalate. Oh no, we've only gotten 200,000 coal. What? We might not make it. And then we get over here. Coal cookie. Just one good vein. Goodbye. Shall we see how much coal we can get with this? Just to see if we really do realistically beat 25? We probably could. I go through the pink ones like, oh, like we actually need those. Oh, we don't. Yeah, the mortars are not doing as much now. Because we're talking way more coal than those are realistically going to have in them. But it does help. I mean, it's going to get us a couple mil. It's not a bad thing to have that many. So there's 12 million. Honestly, I think just even our ability to mine through bedrock alone, like this, is more than enough to keep us satisfied through 25. And I should probably go back over there and just keep getting upgrades to ensure this, but grab that. This does feel very satisfying to just termite my way through this as well. With those, like, big arcing lightnings. Yes. Very cathartic. There's 21 mil. I forget how much level 25 was. Yeah, I think we're good. I come back into the red and start getting my rewards. If I can find a spot that oh, nope, that's not what I want. Pickaxe damage, that helps. Sure, bomb damage, why not? We'll consider bombs later on. We can't get nukes though. It doesn't really matter. And it just goes straight for the chests. Because the only thing we're going to get anything from is those. More mining speed. Do we really need to swing faster, game? We literally hit it as soon as it gets in range. Mortar gun damage, why not? That one I don't mind taking because it's the exact same thing I have. Sure, magic regen. I don't know what our magic regen is looking like right now. But it's got to be halfway decent. We've grabbed that several times. So maybe next time we get a wand, I'll check it out. Sure. I don't even know how many frames per swing we are right now. Or is it how many swings per frame at this point? That was another yellow one. Or pink diamonds, because we totally need that money. Yoink. Yay, more damage. Damage is kind of the one that we want. The actual thing that we want from these chests. Everything else is just kind of like, ha ha ha. It's not really helping us that much. Pickaxe is just the go-to tool. Because this, thanks to the sending out of the lightning bolts, generally is going to just work better for us as well. So we got 23 mil from coal alone. Okay, day 23. I mean, I can get a few more of these guys if we want. Do I even care about, like, positioning them optimally? No, not really. Mortar rate, sure. You go there. You go ahead and go there. I'll come grab this because it's right here. There, extra 15% mining damage. We're currently at 820%. I think you'd probably need thousands of percent to really get through the green. Like thousands as multiple thousands, not just, oh, 1,000 plus? No. Even with our crazy mining speed, we're just not denting it. So we go over here, get our 6 mil. We might spend an entire wave over here near the end getting enough, but eh. Pickaxe mining speed, yum. There's 1 million. There's a couple million. Yoink. Yeah, I think we're good on being able to beat level 25. Considering that is just a sweep of this area. Still don't get the diamonds very quickly, sadly. Pickaxe damage, I mean, sure. Makes it more guaranteed. Should I just go down and just grab ones that I see on either side? That might actually be faster. Bomb damage, sure. Magic missile damage, sure. Instead of having to, like, search around back and forth for them. Because I feel like we're spending more time flying side to side than we could just spend falling. Bullet damage, sure. King diamonds. Axe damage doesn't really matter, but we're just going to grab it because it's in the way. Pickaxe mining damage, yes. Sure, axe damage. Mining damage. That's not what we care about. It's a flamethrower, but it's not what we care about. Sure, mortar damage. Does not matter. Sprint speed, again, does not matter. Mining damage. Wet damage. We might need that maybe if we decide to push past 25. I don't think I'm gonna, though. I don't have another, like, 5-hour video in me. Well, that one wasn't 5 hours, but it stretched a bit too much. I went loopy kind of towards the end of it. Increase wet damage, because if we need that, it's gonna come in handy. Grab you. That is not what we want. We don't want yellow scrolls at all. Mining speed? Sure, why not? This might be the best way to go and get more of what we're looking for, though. Because we are definitely getting more upgrades just going down than from side to side. Mining speed. Drill damage. Don't care about that. We're not going that far off path. Mining speed. Don't care about that. Magic regen. Why not? Axe damage. We probably should have gone for wet damage there because we've been going at it for a while. Mining damage. Yoink. Bullet damage. Probably should have been doing this earlier. What I think would be hilarious on this one is that they made it if you go far enough down, you just end up getting to bedrock down there. Like, have it be a basin-shaped thing as opposed to just walls on either side. But that would be kind of harder to code. Player jump velocity, because why not? Climb speed, why not? Going out of my way for that one, probably shouldn't have done. Pickaxe mining speed. Jump velocity. Axe damage. Mining damage is going to be more important than speed at this point. We're at such a fast swing rate that I don't think we necessarily even want more speed unless we're just trying to break something. Bullet damage. Can we get to this in time? Mining damage. We got some big improvements to our mining damage there. If someone wants to add up what percent increase we got during that day. Because we're currently at... We're at 1,000% mining damage. Exactly. I don't know if we can go higher than that. Because that's kind of conspicuously at 1,000. We'll see. If we get higher than 1,000 a day, we'll be fine. Boop. Oh, that is absolutely not what I want. Okay, we drop another one there. These guys are just supplementary income. They pay for themselves. We just let them off into their own little areas. But yeah, we'll go get our 20 mil coal from bedrock, and then we'll go just nose diving down after upgrades. God, that is actually an annoying noise. Vibrating glasses. Hopefully you're not listening to this in headphones with the volume turned all the way up. I will feel sorry for you. This went from chill stream to like, I am having nightmares about rattling bones. Because I do know that some of you are sleeping while watching this. That is fine. Rest well. That is something that a lot of long-form Let's Players, and yes, this channel is technically long-form Let's Play, not highly edited Let's Play, because it's meant to be reflective of the experience of playing the game, for the point of being a reference for the reviews. But it's one of those things where, for long-format gameplay, it is perfectly fine to use that as a sleep aid. There's a reason why, after the beginning of the video, I tend to calm my voice down just a bit over time. That, and I just get more tired as we're digging through it. So we're on day 24. We're halfway through, and we're going to get 20 mil pretty easily. I think the last day we're going to be pushing the limits of, like, we're going to be over here most of the day. Just tracking down coal veins. I will try one green block after we get all of our coal done. There's our 20 mil. We're going to come over here, try green. Can we get through green coal? Not super quick, but we actually can. There. Not elegantly, but functionally. Now we're in the red. Sure. It makes it really confusing to actually aim for anything. Sure, extra damage on axes if we want them. We need to see if we can get more pickaxe damage. Or if there's just like a hard cap on boosts of 1,000. I think at a certain point we might just not even hear the clink, which would be actually kind of nice. Yoink. Increase axe damage, why not? Fire damage. Why am I going side to side? I don't need extra money, I just need chests. That's not what we want. Grab you, you're just pink diamonds, lovely. Axe damage, are we just not going to get the option of it? I think we actually do have a cap on them of 1,000%. Mining speed. No, they're not at 1,000%. It just hasn't given us another one. That's fine. Yeah, it was just conspicuous that it was exactly 1,000%. I don't remember like at what amount I was at before. Do we want to like deviate too far from these to get more axe damage? Because I think the next level is, what, 30 million or 40 million or something like that? Some ridiculous number? Give me you. Jump velocity. Yeah, we're just not getting it again. That is kind of concerning. Because maybe it does cut us off from getting drops of that, of certain ones after a certain percent. They might be different percents. Oh, nope. Increased player. Yeah, no, it can keep going up. Cool. We just weren't getting it. Yoink. That's not what we want. Not what we want either. Anytime I see the number, I just cancel it. Wet damage. Sure, why not? Sprint speed. Sure, why not? As opposed, it's better than having like AT&T speed. Shine bright like a pink diamond. So we got the total there. What's the goal of the next day? So close to like the end game. It is 50 million. So we are just going straight into that. I'm going to go ahead and drop you there. Bloop. You just do the job. Just wander on off. And we're going to put out 4 of you guys just for a little bit of extra insurance. Mainly because I do think we are going to get it just fine. It's just a matter of... I don't want to have to redo today. If I'm wrong. Yummy. Part of me is waiting for it to like miscalculate some of this lightning and it just to like arc over spaces. That would be kind of actually that would be a kind of neat thing to do with increased pickaxe damage. Is to actually have it, if you have really high pickaxe damage, let it arc over empty squares, or even just through solid non-elemental or non-mineral blocks. Man, look at it. We are melting it. So So we're at 10,000. This is actually going to be closer than I thought it was going to be. 'Cause I was expecting us to get to it probably at about a little bit past the halfway mark. We might still be mining coal whenever it gets to 3/4. And yeah, it's hard to see where the big veins are in bedrock as well for me because it's black on gray. And yes, I am intentionally avoiding the diamonds and stuff in here because they do slow us down significantly. There's our 20 million. Did we actually fail today? I don't think we do. I don't intend to fail. Of course, I never intend to fail. Unless I explicitly say I am beforehand. I have intentionally gone and gotten myself killed in games just to see what happens when you die. Make sure things aren't roguelites. In disguise! Roguelite in disguise. Because, yeah, roguelites... I ran into games that didn't feel like roguelites and then turned out they were one. Whenever I came across a boss that was unbeatable later. I'd rather just find out early. That's the downside of being one of the, like, people doing reviews and stuff like that, or first impressions right before a game releases. You don't have anybody else to go off of as far as, oh, this is the right way to do things in this game. This is optimal. No. You have to discover it yourself, and then people judge, which is perfectly fine. I do not mind the judgy comments. I do mind it when people are rude. I will block people if they're just being assholes. Like, oh, you suck. Nah, that doesn't add anything. If you use X, Y, and Z, this would actually be a good plan. That is a good comment for critiquing how much I suck at the game. Which is fine. No one has to be perfect at any game. Everybody just needs to experience things and hopefully they enjoy them. It's making me nervous now. We're at 40 mil. Okay, there's a nice coal vein. We have to get 7 mil in the next however many seconds. Okay, so there's a little bit there. Are we really going to get that close and fail? I mean, we don't... Oh, we're diamond blocked there. No! Yeah, that's a little bit better. Then we come back up this way. Get at that. We might not actually make it. Especially since the lag is kicking in and it's making it so that it's a lot harder for us to actually target stuff. We got it. Okay. Ooh, lordy. The lag kicking in just at the last minute there really had me getting even more nervous. Probably only going to get to like 51 mil. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Oh, true ending again. This time with the dude that just sends it straight to the inventory. Continue. What have you done? Destroyed everything. But we return to main menu. We're not pushing that one any further. I think that's probably the limit of what I want to do with it. But again, as always, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to do all the YouTube-y bullshit. And check out the rest of the series if you like CoalLLC. I do other games on here. Check them out too. Some of them are incremental, some of them are deck builders, some of them are RPGs. It's a variety. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.